Nice guys finish last. Let me hear y'all.
Yo.
It's good.
Yeah.
What's up?
Where you at, McCormick?
McCormick left.
Oh my God.
Why he leave?
Come on, man. There's only so many times I can jump in the screen.
Why he leave?
All right. Welcome back to the channel, man. It's your boy Beanie, man. Back with another one, man. I know we gone for a while. You know what I'm saying? R.I.P. Nick. You see him in the background. Let me get out the way. You know what I'm saying? R.I.P. the big homie.
Marathon continues.
You feel me? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? We back with another one, man. Introducing the gang, man. Gonna introduce ourselves.
Yo, it's your boy Malz. What's going on?
Yeah.
What's up, y'all?
Oh my God, bro.
Yo, what's good? It's your boy Thomas out here. You know what I'm saying?
There's
Y'all
that
know what
energy.
it is.
There's the energy.
Missing Mac, but it's all good.
Fuck Mac, man. He was just here and he gonna leave. You know what I'm saying? But Tyra, I need more energy than that. Next time I need more energy. But yeah, man, we back. We're gonna start banging these out more often, hopefully. You know what I'm saying? Today's topic is gonna be about Tekashi 6IX9. You know what I'm saying? Is being a snitch okay in hip hop now? Or is it gangster rap still ruling the streets, man? Do you still gotta be a gangster rap and still be about that life, man? What y'all think?
You hate to see it. You hate to see it.
What you mean?
I was one of the people that was over here, man. I was like, yo, he done. He cooked in these streets. It's over for him. But I was wrong, man. I was wrong. This shit ain't the same, man. It's a new era. It's a new era.
Yeah, it definitely is. I mean, I really don't know how to take it. It's just like, I think he knows he got a target on his back for sure now. But
Fuck, man.
But you know, he's out here saying that he don't care, like he accepting it, and he's saying that, you know, he has a good reason for doing it. The way I look at it is everybody want to be a gangster till it's time to be a gangster. When it comes down to it, that's when you flip in. It don't make no sense. It's either you in it or you out.
Yeah, I think it's more like people give him passes because of what they did to him, how they was fucking his baby moms. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? They was like extorting them and bullying them and shit like that, and how he was like, they put him on because he had all the money. So they like, yo, you a blood now type shit. You know what I mean? Like, fuck with us. As long as you supplying us with money, you good. But the minute remember he like dropped the whole team?
Yeah.
Got rid of everybody. They was like, hell no. And then that's when they went at him. So I think a lot of this shit is reason why he still can do it is because everybody like they okay with the reason why he snitched. You know what I mean? So the public is kind of like, I can understand because if you was in that position, then most people would do the same shit.
Yeah.
My biggest issue. What's up? Well, go ahead, Wolfe.
Oh, I was just saying it definitely you know, it's a testament to not letting money be the judge for everything. Like, oh, if I'm getting money, I'm okay with putting myself out there. I'm getting money, I can play as a fake gangster and play the part. If you really good, if you're talented, if you like it, if you passionate about it, then it's gonna come. But you don't gotta go any route to get to the money, you know. And I think that's just a lesson for everybody to watch and see that.
That's true.
I don't know. I feel like my biggest issue with it is that if Tekashi was black, he'd have been locked up, man. That's just how I feel about it.
I definitely feel like that too. Because we saw the same thing happen with Bobby Shmurda. We saw the same thing happen with him and his crew. But I just think that when he's talking about like, oh, they fucked my baby moms and they stealing my money and all that, I don't see it as an excuse. I feel like there's a lot of people out here whose baby mom might be out here. If you're not with her, she don't owe you nothing. And if somebody else is smashing her, that doesn't really say that gives you the right to snitch. Or if you're getting your money, if somebody's stealing your money, that doesn't give you the right to snitch. A lot of people out here getting their money stolen. A lot of rappers, big rappers too, are in deals that they're getting raped out here. And it's like, I don't understand how that leads to, oh, that's why I snitch. It doesn't really add up.
Yeah.
But are we still living up to that G code though? Is we still abiding by, like, as black people, we taught to not snitch?
Yeah.
So it's like how far you take that G code if it's affecting something personal versus some shit you looking at. What if that was like a family member of yours
Exactly.
that got killed by one of them, and them niggas living by the G code? You know what I'm saying? They ain't snitching. Now the person that killed one of your family members is walking around free.
Now I'm not saying that it applies for every situation. I'm saying when you're going around saying that you're a gangster and you doing whatever you want to do, right? You putting hits on people, you putting money on people's head, and then when the justice system catch up with you, and now you want to flip and say you're gonna snitch on everybody because that's the same dudes that you was ordering to put a hit on another rapper. But when you hit with a situation, you quick to flip and snitch, and you holding on. I don't feel like it's a real situation. I feel like he's holding on to anything to make sure that he stays out of prison. Like, that's what it came down to. It boiled down to y'all was messing around out here. You was putting hits on people. You was a full-on gangster. But when shit hit the fan, you switched up and you was like, oh yeah, well, I'm a snitch because of so reasons. That's not a real reason to me. I feel like it's like if you got beef and anywhere you go, if you got beef, yeah, someone is trying to kill you. The same way he tried to put a hit on Chief Keef. So it's like, how do you switch that now and say, oh, these dudes did this to me, so that's why I did that? When you was playing the game with them, you was in there with them, you was doing the same things they was doing. So yep. I can't say if my family members and all that, because this situation is different. He was actually in it. He was in it with them, doing the same things they're doing, and because everything hit the fan and y'all was about to go down, you snitched. So I don't know.
Yep, I feel the same way, man. It's like you all fine with everything that's going on until shit get real.
Yeah.
Until it's time to finally, it's time to fucking, answer for all the shit. Cause it's not, he ain't innocent in the whole thing. It's not like he wasn't doing shit. He had shit too that he should have been locked up for. But
they was
he
involved in
get locked up for
this.
because he's like, I'm a snitch and all this to keep myself out.
Cause he was in shootouts and everything. So it's like you were in it, and you were in it all the way.
But is it that you in it, or is it just who gonna get the blame for whatever go down? Who the most popping person that go down? If it's 6 of us and I'm the most famous, what they gonna say? Me and my rest of my people. I'm gonna be the one that get blamed for whatever that happened because I'm the most famous out of everybody in my crew. And most of that shit he was doing to me was just trolling. Like, trolling is at an all-time high right now to get popping.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If you troll and fake being gangster and you pull up, you know how you went to Chicago and was outside for like 5 seconds? You know what I'm saying? And then he hopped back in the car and sped off. Like, that's just trolling, bro.
That's what I'm saying. Is it really trolling if you really putting hits on people and if you for real in shootouts? That's at that point it's not trolling no more. You really doing it.
You affecting other people's lives.
I don't think, bro. I honestly don't believe he was shooting nobody, bro. I don't think he was doing it.
I'm saying he was involved in shootouts.
Yeah, I just think he was an affiliation. Affiliation to
like,
get you locked up just as well as doing the crime.
That's like me saying, yo, I'm not a gangster for real, but I'm paying gangsters to kill people.
Right.
I'm a gangster then.
That's affiliation, bro. That's just having the money. That's just the money, man.
But I'm saying don't.
When it boils down to it, like, say for instance, if they had really hit Chief Keef, God forbid, right? If they really did that, and we had another rapper dead, we would really say, yo, he really with it. He's really in it. So that's what I'm saying. It was that close. So is it really trolling if you're that close to it? If you really doing it, if you really making moves and making things happen, is it really trolling at that point?
Because I'm like, it's all cool until shit get real, man. It's just like, yeah, you saying he trolling and stuff, but he really affecting people's lives? He really out here doing this, whether he is or isn't doing the stuff. If you affiliated with the people, don't affiliate with them. You can make this music and make this money without ever trying to act gangster and shit. But he needed that shit. He needed to stand there with fucking 100 niggas behind him throwing up fucking all this shit. He needed that. He wanted to have all that. He didn't have to do that shit. He could have kept making his music, putting his music out, and didn't have to affiliate with none of them. But he went and did that shit because he wanted to.
Yeah.
It's like,
so are you gonna hold them accountable? Are you gonna hold him accountable, or are you gonna say, oh, like, well, they deserve to be locked up?
Nah, I won't say that. I'm just talking about as far as expectations of being gangster.
Yeah.
Like, if you don't expect, if you just providing the money, that's it.
Yeah.
He getting influence from the other members of the gang. They put him on because he was rich and he was popping. That's it. So they really was just, he was just a puppet in the game, like on the chessboard. He was just a piece.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? His manager was doing all the moves. His manager probably was telling him what to do. He's just a young kid with money. Like, to me, Bobby Shmurda was just a lower tier on whatever he was doing. He still was in the streets, but he was just a young boy. And then all of a sudden, hot nigga popped. So now he go from a foot soldier to one of the high-ranking members solely off the fact that he got money now.
Yeah.
But money will put your rank up, and it puts you in places where you ain't never expect to be. You want to be gangster until it's time to be gangster, like you said. So when you go to jail, bro, it ain't surprising when you facing 20 to life, and you be like, damn, man, this nigga was doing this to me, they was doing this to me, they was doing this to me. He was like, man, all them niggas was snitching. Especially like he said, if you listen to him, he said, by no means am I defending what he did. I'm just putting it all in perspective. Like, if you listen to what he said, because you get to read the other people's statements. And he said he listened to the phone taps and the phone conversations of what they were saying about him. But these supposed to be your homies. These supposed to be the dudes that ride and die and kill for you, but they setting you up. They talk about murdering you and robbing you and taking shit from you. Your perspective is going to change on those that's being gangster when it's time to be gangster.
I don't know, man. I don't know. At the end of the day, I feel like he a grown man. He a grown man making these moves, and everything you do comes with consequences.
Right.
So it's like, I'm not saying that he should follow any rules because any man can do as he please, but I do feel like he has to accept responsibility, and he can't just push it off and say, "Oh, I did this because of that." Because you knew what you were getting into. Like, he's not a kid. I think we want to see it like he's a kid, but he's not a kid. He has kids of his own. He's an adult. He's an adult out here. So I don't know. So let me ask y'all though. So if you were in that situation, what would y'all have done?
Well, first off, I wouldn't have gotten that fucking situation. Personally, I feel like personally he shouldn't have put himself in that situation. You know you ain't about that shit. I ain't finna be all up in that. I know you know what comes with that. You know what could possibly happen at the end of the day with putting yourself in that situation. You got motherfucking rainbow hair and rainbow teeth and shit. I'm not finna go do that. I'm not finna go surround myself with that. I can still put out music. I can still get my bag and all that shit by my damn self. It's too easy nowadays in the music industry to make money without having to do all these antics. Like, yeah, the trolling shit helped, cool, but you didn't have to do all that. You could have made your money yourself. You could have done it. There's plenty of artists out here that ain't signing nobody, ain't got nobody behind them, ain't doing all the shit they sell, and they just fine. So I feel like that at that point you don't need to, especially nowadays, you don't need that shit.
And like, also, where do y'all feel like his career is going now?
I don't know. We gotta wait. To me, I feel like we gotta wait and see. I mean, yeah, his first song and everything did his thing because he just got out and everybody was waiting to see it. His stream got the most streams and all that shit. Everybody was waiting to see what he was gonna say, what was gonna happen. But I just think what happens next is gonna kind of really show what's up.
But yeah. I just think it's a new generation, man. I think the generation don't care. Like, anybody that go against the grain is always gonna win. The fact that he's still going at the gangster rappers and still being the same Tekashi after coming out, he put a rat in the video. He put him as a rat in the video. Like, on top of like snitching, you embracing it and owning it and still going crazy. Like the Gouda still went crazy, the Scream still going crazy. Whatever video he dropped, everybody still watching. Like, if Tekashi drop a video tomorrow, bro, everybody gonna watch it. That shit had like 50 million views in a day. Like, that shit is crazy. Like, brother, going against gangster rappers, man, is like that Drake curve when Drake first popped. and he started singing and shit. And Drake went crazy. It's just Kanye when he came out and he started wearing polos and shit. When polos wasn't cool, it was all about do-rags and hoodies, like gangster shit. To me, anytime you go against the grain, you can never fail in the rap game, period. You know what I mean? I ain't saying all the shit work, but I say a majority of it works. And I feel like, bro, he gonna pick up right where he left off. And he from New York. And I don't give too much credit, but Wolfe said right. When you from New York, you can't fail, man. You know what I mean?
So about you, Tyra, like where you think his career is going?
Honestly, I think I agree with Phelps because, I mean, it could go either two ways. Like, he could have this little climax and then he just like, it just like drops down, or he can just like pick up where he left off. And people are gonna embrace that because it's honestly just about the music, and it's the fact that he's embracing like what he did. So it's giving him like way more clout.
Yeah. And I feel like he'll be all right. I don't feel like nothing bad is gonna happen to him, but I feel like in order for him to stay popping, he's gonna have to keep up with the antics, and I feel like it's gonna wear out, you know, sooner or later.
You think he can still remain popping and never come outside?
Yeah, we in a digital era.
I think when it comes to like right now, the corona and everything, nobody's really looking for you to be out and about. But I think when it all slows down and people start doing their shows or concerts or whatever, people definitely gonna expect to see you on some kind of tour. And if you ain't doing that, then they gonna stop supporting you.
I mean, have you seen how some of the artists doing these virtual tours and shit? How they doing fucking Tory Lanez had a full fucking concert on YouTube that was live streamed and everything. Like, I feel like he ain't gotta come outside, man. It's digital era. We having a fucking podcast on fucking video right now. There's too much technology for them to need to have him outside. He can keep making these fucking videos. He can keep going live on Instagram. He can keep doing a virtual whatever, this and that. And I feel like he'd be fine. At least for a while, he'd be fine. He'd be fine for a good while.
You talking about how to monetize that. Niggas can't live off virtual YouTube. That shit free.
Well, no.
Concerts and tours get money off that. Unless they start charging like...
Majority of you making a lot of money off of merch when you go to these places.
Right.
Because the venue taking money off top for each person. You only getting a percentage of the people at the door.
Mm-hmm.
So the virtual stuff is easy. After they got people like what you got? People streaming like video games and shit. You got Ninja on Twitch and shit. You got all these people streaming. YouTube has its own streaming.
Right. They got dial up.
Deal with YouTube.
Bros.
But yeah, I see what you're saying though. I see what you're saying. I just think that like the people are not gonna. They're gonna get bored. I think they're gonna get bored. That's just me. I think everybody's gonna get bored with it. He gotta keep on like a fresh beef or doing something. Or I think
he gonna keep with his antics. All he gonna do is come out with a damn sweatshirt with a rat on it, and they gonna sell out.
Yeah.
Bro, it's too easy. Like, they eating it up like all the old gangster people that talk gangster on the internet but don't really do shit. I'm talking about people that come at him. They don't really. That's just adding to his clout. You know what I'm saying? That's it. Like, all the people that go against him just only fueling it.
So who do y'all see being like the first rapper or singer to do a feature with him?
Man, anybody do a feature.
Don't say anybody. I ain't
pick somebody.
You ain't going. Who do y'all see like being the first one? Who you see being the one that's like, yeah, I don't care, I'll do it.
Somebody that need a fucking lift right now. Somebody who ain't popping right now.
Future.
Drake doing it.
Nah, Drake wouldn't do that.
Oh yeah, he's doing it. He's doing it.
Bro, for some reason, like Doja Cat popped in my head. Like, I feel like Doja Cat would definitely like hop on this shit. I don't know why.
It'd be easy.
I low-key feel like she wouldn't care. I feel like she wouldn't care.
It'd be easier for her, the gangster community ain't finna kill. They ain't finna go on there killing a female for
yeah.
Right.
Yeah, they'll let her slide. Yeah.
For sure, it would be a female, but I feel like any song he make though, it don't matter. You could put anybody on that shit. That shit gonna get streams like crazy, and it don't even got to be good because I don't think even Gouda is good. I just like the ending when he like ha ha. That's about it. But just like Wolf said about the Uzi album, imagine when that Jane hit the club, dog. All you gotta do is play a.
Oh yeah. All
you gotta do is play a Tekashi song in the club and watch the club go crazy.
Yeah.
I'm walking out.
He said walking out.
Walking out.
Bro, I'm telling you, man.
That's my next question, man. How do y'all personally feel about it?
Feel about what? The song?
About Tekashi whole situation. Are you okay with it? Are you cool with it personally? I ain't watched not a song. I ain't watched the video. I ain't seen the stream. I ain't looked shit up about Tekashi, man. I ain't supporting.
Man, I'm not gonna lie. It's definitely hard to watch, man. It's hard to watch. It's just like to me it feels like man, the way I view snitches is like we both came to agreement like, yo, we about to go do this. We both know it's illegal. So if you get caught, you do your time because we both know the risk before we got into it. So where I'm at with snitches is like, why, like you went through with it, and because you couldn't deal with the risk and you knew what you were doing before you did it, you're going back and like trying to cop out. And it doesn't sit right with me that somebody else is in jail for doing whatever they were doing, but they was doing it with you. Y'all both were in it together. Y'all both agreed to do it. It just doesn't feel right to me. I feel like a lot of people will sit down. I think it's just about being honest, man, being real with yourself. Like I said, you knowing that what you were doing, you knew what the risk it came with. You knew you didn't have to do it, but you felt like you needed to. And now that you're caught up in it, you want to like rat on everybody. I don't know. I feel like a lot of people would sit down. But then again, a lot of people wouldn't make those stupid moves. Like they wouldn't be out here wilding like he was wilding. So
it's me like the fact that he was popping the hip hop police was on his ass the minute when he started like telling people to suck my dick, and he going like the minute you start being extra gangster, now they own your ass. Like they investigating your homies, they watching you, they own you. Like, you know what I'm saying? I feel like he brought a lot of attention on himself. And even the interviews he would go to, he would have people telling him, yo, you need to slow down, you need to chill out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like people was telling him. But like I'm saying, that trolling shit, bro, that trolling brings a lot of money, bro. And then he got cool with academics. And then it only go like when doors start opening for the shit that people telling you not to do, it's gonna be hard to stop.
Yeah.
Bro, you talking about niggas come from the bottom, man. You talking about nothing. You talking about eating top ramen for breakfast and lunch and dinner. You know what I mean? And then you got money to change your family lives and your kids' lives. You mean to tell me all I gotta do is troll some niggas?
The part that didn't sit right with me was the most was for one, he got a kid to think about and a family to think about. And when you're out here doing whatever you're doing, you might be safe, you know, because you're making like you said, you're the breadwinner, you're making the money for the company. But everybody else your family is not safe out here. Like his baby mom was still out here in the streets. Like when he was locked up, she was still out here. You know what I mean? So to me, that was like, damn, like you didn't think about that before you got into all this, before you snitched or whatever. You didn't think about all that. And then too, Charlamagne, he brought up a good point where he said, man, you starting all this beef with people and all of your shows are getting shut down. You ain't making no money. So now what? You saying they stealing your money, but on top of that, you taking money out of everybody's pockets too, because you wilding and you can't do shows, so they getting shot up. You got gangsters ready to meet you there. It was like even though, like you said, the business was good because he was trolling, he was getting attention. The groundwork wasn't there. The business could do a simple show or a simple club appearance or whatever. That wasn't happening because of what he was doing.
Is it any different? Is it any different when 50 Cent was running the game? He would be hella gangster. He'll pull up on you. He'll still do his shows, but he's still gangster with it. You know what I mean? It ain't no different.
No, I
50 was
think
trolling everybody.
I think it's a big difference because that's his person. That's his real personality. So you're gonna get that 50 regardless.
And that
50,
was a different era.
50 ain't been in no court case where he facing 20 to life. So you don't know what 50 would do.
No, I'm just saying. We seen 50 actually back his his words up with a muscle too. He was out here really checking people. That was his personality. That's him on the record. The same way with 21 Savage when he was popping. There's a video where he pulling a gun out at a what was it, like a little party or something.
Yeah.
That's his person. That's him. So if he got to go sit down, I'm thinking he gonna do it. That's his personality. But when you faking it, that's when the problem comes out because you faking it, and when, like I said, shit hit the fan, you don't know how to act. You weren't thinking about all that. But these dudes that's really doing it, they already know what it comes with. They're okay with it.
I mean, I hear what you're saying, but to me, it's more like expectations of when it's time to be gangster. You expect them to do it, right? It's just expectations of being a gangster. To me, most of the time when you hear Tekashi talk, he always say, "Yo, I'm a kid with rainbow hair. I got grown men beefing with me who got kids. Why you ain't worried about your kids?" Like, I think he always reminded you that I'm just a kid with rainbow hair to like remind you that, yo, this is just an act. Yeah. So my expectations on Tekashi, I'm not surprised that he did it.
He trying to make a cop out, man.
No, I don't think we surprised he did it. I just think that we all know that he knew what he was doing, and he can't make it like, oh, I was just doing my thing. I was trolling. He can't do that because you had, like you said, you had multiple people telling you like, yo, you gotta chill because it's not like that for real. Like you gotta relax. So when it hit the fans, it's like, how dare you snitch when you knew what you was doing and we was telling you like, yo, this is real. We talking about real life. If you put this money up and we do this, somebody dead. We was telling you. You already knew what you was doing. So how can you flip like you didn't know?
Right. It's just I feel like we kind of getting like lost. I feel like, all right, look, this is the basis where I'm coming from, right?
Yeah.
Understand, right? You supposed to be my homies, right? We all homies, right? We all ride out, right? So we all go commit a crime together. Wolfe, you shoot somebody, Tyra the getaway driver, huh?
Allegedly.
This is great. Like, all right, goddamn, Thomas got the weed and shit. I got a bazooka in the back seat. We shoot the shit out of something, right? We all go to jail, right? As you going to jail, right? You get to read everybody's shit. So imagine that you found out that Thomas ratted on you, Wolfe ratted on you, and Tyra all said you was the main person a part of it. You came up with ideas, you fronted everything. You're like, your emotional, you be like, damn. And then they be like, all right, you got 5 to 10 years or 20 years or whatever the amount they give you. You got to do that shit unless you do a plea deal to get a lesser case. What you gonna do is you'll want to like sit in jail based off of reputation of your homies, or the fact that these niggas lied on you and saying that you the one that committed all the crime, knowing that all of y'all did it together.
But that's what I'm saying. Though. Nobody ratted but him.
No, I don't believe that.
Nobody ratted but him. And then if you watch his live, he even said, I was never friends with them. We just came together for business. But they gave him that street credit that he needed to rap where he was rapping.
Right.
But the problem was he wasn't just rapping it. He was really pressing people and putting hits out. So now, like I said, now it was a thin line at first, but now you crossed over. Now you really in it now. Yeah, so these are not your friends, and you're wilding, and you're putting them in situations that they don't need to be in, and they out here in shootouts and getting in fights for you. Of course, I'm gonna be on your head if you telling me like, "Oh, I'm out." We was doing this for you. I thought we was gonna make some money together. I was out here putting everything on the line for you.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna come at you when you like, all right, I'm out because y'all doing too much. It's like, bro, you was the one doing too much. You was bringing all this energy here. We was losing money for shows because you was talking crazy to so and so in Texas or so and so in Colorado. That was him.
Yeah, that's right. I can see that. I see what you're saying.
So I don't know. I feel like but like I said, it's sad to say, but I feel like it's gonna be like whatever. You know, I heard like Whack 100 say like, yo, Tekashi can't come to Cali and it's gonna be a problem because he was dissing Snoop or whatever. But like you said, a lot of these rappers just talking it and they ain't really doing it. They ain't do nothing about it. They never gonna press them.
No.
So it's sad to say, but I mean, he gonna be out here still doing the same thing. Nobody's gonna touch him.
Yep. All right, last words to wrap it up. What you got, Thomas?
It's like y'all said, man. I think it's wild. It's wild as hell. I just think it's wild. You got this man running around free doing his thing. And you got all these other men locked up just because you wanted to be out doing your thing. I don't think nothing's gonna happen to him, and he just gonna keep on pushing, man. We're gonna wait and see. When that rat hoodie come out. And we sold out about 2 minutes, about 30 seconds.
He said that rat hoodie.
If I see anybody wearing it, man, I ain't dap me up.
I have an idea. Someone I think's gonna get it. It's somebody I think's gonna get it.
Who you think it is,
man?
Look, man, I think we should all wait and see.
I don't know.
The only thing I gotta say is we might see some rainbow do-rags in the future.
Look, all I'm saying is there's only one person in this chat that loves to boast about merch.
Yeah, I don't know who that is.
Yeah,
love talking about merch.
I don't know who that is. That must be McCormick. McCormick ain't here to speak on it, so.
Phelps,
what you got, Tyra?
I can see where y'all coming from, and I agree. I just feel like, I don't know, I feel like he might get caught up one day. I don't know. Because I feel like you never think it's gonna happen, and like he's on a roll right now, but he might get caught up one day. Because I doubt they let that slide. I don't know.
Didn't he sign like a $200 million deal or something like that? I feel like that deal definitely had to come with security.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like they got him locked up. Nobody. Yeah.
I don't feel like they. I feel like they don't. Like, yeah, they care, but I don't feel like they care that damn much. They're just trying to get a quick bag off the dude. Like, they seen the numbers he did. He can do those numbers, and they can recoup all that real quick.
Yeah.
So they don't really care all that much, man. I don't think.
So you think we're gonna see an album soon?
Hell yeah.
But he can keep making singles, bro, and make just as much money like back in the day when niggas used to do single deals. Back in College Park days.
Ringtone deals. Ringtone money.
Ringtone deals, 2-song deals. But he can do that shit and make just as much money as dropping an album, bro. I don't even think he needs to drop an album.
Yeah.
No one cares. You feel me? We don't look for Tekashi music just because it's good. We just look at it because it's controversial. That's it.
You know what I'm saying? He gonna keep on doing what he doing. Like he made himself a rat in the video and shit. He gonna keep doing antics until it wear off, and then he gonna find something else. He gonna beef with somebody else. He gonna start something else just to keep riding it.
That's how. So that's what I'm saying. Part of that trolling shit is why 50 still popping. Ain't nobody checking for 50 music.
Yeah.
If you pop on his Instagram or his, whatever, it's entertaining. All you gotta be is entertaining.
50 don't care about music no more, man. 50 ain't making music. He more in the business shit now. He more investing shit and doing
Howard.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, and movies and TV shows and shit. He don't give a fuck about music.
Yeah. Okay.
Because
but you gotta realize that 50 is a different breed, though. 50, his business was always right from the beginning. So unless he got a creative business mind like that, I don't know.
No, I'm just speaking more for the evolution of the hip hop game.
Okay.
How Chance the Rapper popping and like.
Oh yeah.
Like
Chance was doing damn. Wasn't the Kit Kat commercial, Doritos commercial?
That's what I'm saying. Like.
Yeah, he's doing stuff he wasn't even supposed to be in.
Like the super, like even 21 Savage's evolution, and he's starting to slowly remove himself from being gangster.
Yeah,
you know what I mean, we just talking about the evolution of the hip hop as far as having to be like super gangster all the time. Like, you know what I mean, the game is to a place where the Chance the Rappers can be one time top 5 in the game. I mean, J. Cole can be top 5 in the game. You know what I mean? And he ain't that super gangster. You got Kendrick, who was around gangsters, but he ain't never really owned that shit. You know what I mean? I'm just saying it's just a different time in hip hop where your top gangster rappers ain't top in the game.
Yeah.
Shit, like Wale. You know what I'm saying? I'm leaving out Big Sean because he would never be nowhere near the top.
Bro, stop sleeping on Big. Yo, listen. Yo, Thomas, he heard what's his song?
Selfish.
No, the one where he doing the talk show with Janae.
Yeah.
That's Selfish.
And Phelps, he couldn't believe it. He couldn't believe Sean was spitting like this.
Now let's stay on topic, man. All right, we can finish that later. All right, look. You know what I'm saying? That's the Nice Guys Finish last, man. You know what I'm saying? We can bang these out a couple times a week now, man. You know what I'm saying? The gang is all back, man. We're still missing like 2 or 3 people, but you know what I'm saying? Eventually they'll pop in when they want. You know what I mean? Thank y'all for watching, man. Like, share, subscribe, man. Go on, take us out. You know what I mean? Whoa. Whoa.